completion on first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Ends, man.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
You just can contain Aaron Donald, but won't contain this nigga. Hey, come on, man. He ain't fucking with Aaron Donald.
Athletic ability just takes over.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Shout out my 50 niggas, my 100 niggas. Vision until Mobile, way to the source. FCO shit, free GG, free clutch man, free Melly G's man. 10K, what up, Tribe, what up? Big one night tour, way man, active, get popped up, send me. Too bad they in jail for raping your mother.
No, they'll be dead, my nigga.
Here's Prescott.
No, they're not dead. They in jail. Come on, so 50 guys. 50 guys.
Incomplete.
I gotta meet this nigga.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
I'm the host.
Oski, everyone turned the block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
You had to tell me twice.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Looking
for Thomas. He's got
okay.
it. Touchdown, New
Damn, I hit
Orleans.
square. I don't know how he did.
Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That shit lag like a bitch. Damn.
First here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
It's always be laggy as shit.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Forget it. I ain't even going that route.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year.
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They're young.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Dancing away at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second and inches, Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down.
Under 10, 10. 36.
To throw, it's Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Playbook.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, man.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Oh, come on, man.
Misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
You don't get it, man.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Draw play. Elliott.
Come on, Jordan. Why do you wait so long, man? Nigga just stand there and wait for him to get to him.
For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Hey, that play right there, you can't stop
He'll be
that shit.
taken down, but not
that
before
shit.
they work it across midfield. That one
Send
goes
that
for
nigga up on that
24
street. Nothing you can do to stop that shit. I mean, with the Texans, he did that shit to me like 10 times in a row.
Now. Here's 1st and
With
10
DeAndre
at the
Hopkins.
46. Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, that was dangerous.
Nigga tipped the
Thrown
ball.
into coverage,
Come on,
almost
that's
picked.
just because he's
But
white.
instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Got white linebackers. Come on,
And that's
man.
what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing.
It's just close.
And that's Elliott,
Fuck.
complete. 16
Not trying to
yards
do
of
that.
first down.
Shit, how that was on the nigga supposed to
We
guard
can
him.
talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Prescott. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
He wanted to be the
2nd
highest.
down.
He trying to be the second highest
Complete pass
paid.
against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty
So he trying to
rapidly.
be the
How about
the
being
head
able to hit
honcho
a
in the
moving
league.
target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 3rd and long for Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard.
Look at that pressure on the nigga, man.
Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer,
Pressure.
they would just tell you,
Pressure.
just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That nigga in front of you, bro. What's that next, nigga?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game So good.
No.
Fucked up. Fucked up. That's crazy.
A big time play there for New Orleans. And even 70 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum.
They don't never get that shit on.
So on the other side of the
Nigga,
field
your
now,
face
it's
like
first
that,
and 10.
never get rid of that
As they've
rock.
got things rolling on this drive. Toss play, Kamara.
Oh, these niggas on.
And a short pickup
Come
there
on,
down
Cam.
about the 9.
You got 2 niggas over there. You go the whole way to the half march to block a nigga.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Kamara. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB.
They get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Come on, bro.
Please tell me this doesn't come off.
That's a perfect kick. Why the fuck he takes so long to kick it?
I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing out. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, forward kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Money, man.
A loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
I get excellent release all the time off that corner.
Prescott to throw.
Don't make niggas slow down.
He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the throw. This is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Oh, come on.
He's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to put first in their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd and 12, Prescott, and he whips that one incomplete there. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed.
And so you all alive, bro. Somebody else needs some.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
and the Cowboys
no
pressure
time.
gets there this
No
time.
Come on, Armstead. You're my fucking best lineman. What is you just standing there
and
for?
Quickness there, a loss of 4.
Didn't touch his soul. Oh, man.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On second down, Elliott trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he'll be out right
white
at the
corn
35.
fucking linebackers,
man. The Cowboys have a first down. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think the last year when Witten wasn't there was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again. They're going to be stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Look, man, come on, bro.
Right side. And this will be stopped at the 44.
That ball, this nigga
Good
just
for
freeze
7
up.
yards.
Nothing
He's still
fancy on first
sidestepping.
down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. 10th carry now for Elliott. Again, he finds an opening. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Prescott down. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyrone Crawford, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. first down marker at the 31. It's third down. Prescott from the gun. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, second most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Dancing to his left. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Marr able to put this one through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Broken rib. Oh, this is a broken rib?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on second and 8. Breeze. Oh, he's got him in.
Throw the ball way up here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer.
When
a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it and it'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on it, make some type of contact.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Oh, no.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Lewis, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Osweiler, and intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Cooper was the intended target. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion.
No.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Damn, I had X too many times.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Of course, nigga right there in position.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Hold your block, man. Niggas like go to block when I'm right there and go run the whole next level. Nigga, there's nobody up there. Nobody else through the block. Why you let go of them and move on?
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You see nobody in life doing that.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
To the safety.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Throw the fucking ball, man. That's touchdown.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss
triangle. That nigga ran that out route. That nigga was naked.
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Breeze to throw on third and 1. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act. That interception, good way for them to end it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Osweiler. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Osweiler to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Muscles by at the 25. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They scored in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half the adjustment. Whatever they did in the locker room,
72
it certainly
overall
worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Man, a couple niggas in the secondary and Cam Jordan. Them niggas is all weak as fuck.
As they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.
No, I ain't getting used to my ultimate team. I'm done with these niggas.
Oh man, I should got Dak out for a month. Oh man. Nothing really gonna take no month to heal. That's like 2 weeks.
You ain't got no line.
This also look like a 78. Who is D4 on? Is that what it was? 78? Fuck no, 68. Rise Zeke so much. 95. Oh shit, got the boost. Bravo 1.
It's 11:30 already. Huh.